SBET up 15.19%, just as Ethereum is also up around 12% or thereabout, but it's not the only reason why it's up. So the company indicated today that its board has approved a stock repurchase program of up to $1.5 billion, positioning the Ethereum-focused treasury company to buy back shares when its stock trades at or below the net asset value of its crypto holdings. Okay, CEO of the company, or formerly of BlackRock, said the authorization is part of a disciplined capital market strategy, noting that issuing new equity while the share price lags net asset value would dilute its ETH per share metric, whereas buybacks could be accretive in those conditions. Okay, so that's some positive news. But that's they're saying here approval for the stock buyback plans comes amid a stretch of heavier capital market activity for Ethereum treasury firms. The blog previously reported that Ethereum treasury companies hold a total of $17 billion worth of Ether. Let's see. The company said the purchases may occur via open market buys, private transactions, or the methods permitted by law, with timing and size dependent on market factors. According to a statement, the program carries no obligation and can be suspended or ended at any time. Yeah, okay. So that's what we're looking at here. Um, this is the 4-hour chart. It's there's no indication that we're going to see higher prices in the meantime. It's extrapolating that we're going to get some contraction maybe by Tuesday, but yeah, post-market session or pre-market session of Tuesday, the 26th, then we might get a bounce, and it may remain strong up to Friday the 29th. No guarantee that that will be the case. Projections here are saying 22.61, 21.88, 20.69, and coming all the way down to 13.53. Obviously, we know the stock has printed way higher prices, so and not long ago, we can clearly see that here. So projections, yeah, the stock has done well before now. We had something higher than something close to $40 a day, about, yeah, more than $40. Not very long ago. That was in July. Yeah, not long ago. Okay, so that's the 4-hour chart. The daily chart is yeah, sideways movement is further consolidation is what is being extrapolated. Nothing to the upside. Projections obviously are here as well. Here we have up to 68.47. So I mean, this the what was what did I think? Yeah, even higher than what we saw on the 4-hour chart, 68.47. Yeah. We didn't check what the momentum is saying on the 4-hour chart. We'll get back to that. So here, the even with this gain of 15.19%, the moving averages are still the 10 and 21-day moving averages are still in the woods. They're still bearish, still bearish. But they have the 10-day moving average is improving. The derivatives are now positive. Okay, the 21-day is gradually improving as well. One solid second derivative solidly positive, as against what we have on the 10-day. They are still fractional. So a good well, some people might start to buy now, but there's no guarantee that well, nothing is guaranteed anyway. But by some standards, a good buying opportunity will be from maybe 0.25 or thereabout. But if you make the argument that a good buying opportunity is when the price pressure momentum is at 0.25 trend mode, oh well, yeah. When it's actually below that, it's also even better. That's you can always make that argument. So just as it is way below that trend mode, one can make the argument that it's a good time to start picking up. And indeed, some may be doing so. So None of this is just none of this was a recommendation to buy or not. It all depends on you. And let's see what the price pressure momentums are indicating here. Okay, here they are, because obviously they're a lot more sensitive. They measure, they magnify the tip or the end of the 4-hour chart, if you like. They just give you, they magnify the last 4 hours, the most recent 4 hours on a daily basis. So that's what. So this is everything here. It will be a lot more magnified in terms of metrics, in terms of indicator values. Here we can see robustly bullish. The 10-period moving average 12.97. Okay, it's changed now, but the derivatives are still bearish, indicating that yes, it hasn't. It's not still within. Yes, it hasn't left. It has still improving. It's still improving here by some standards. Some would have already started buying, or they have already must have already, may have already opened positions going by this price pressure or momentum values. But at the same time, caution is warranted given these negative derivatives. It's just emphasizing that there's a good chance that it may not stay long above those two moving averages. That's also one thing again. So, and they are also not offering enough support. They may not offer it enough support, so the stock may drop below those moving averages, given that their derivatives are still robustly, as a matter of fact, robustly bearish and negative. So let's have a look and see how the traders are trading the stock now. Yeah, it's quite active for, yeah, relatively active. Well, yeah, it's popular. It's quite a popular stock. People are taking it serious. It's not a joke. No, not that not that there's any stock that is a joke, but it has its importance. It's not just a stock. It's also, if you like, a crypto asset as well. So yeah, I'm not so surprised that we are seeing this sort of activity going on there, but it could be better. By some standards, this is not liquid enough. This is not liquid enough. So, but in any case, we have something's going on, and the current price is 20.79. We're trying to see where the most activity is going on. It's just shifted now. Yeah, not so volatile. You can see sellers are up here. They want to sell. They want to sell higher, and that's why their lots are up. This guys are really holding on. So this is a trader tool that's open for everybody. You can see people want to sell at 21. So it gives everybody an impression of what's going on. So yeah, you can see somebody wants to sell at one, you know, at sorry, 21.1. Some people want to sell at 21.6. You can see that. I don't think you're going to find a buy position here. In some years ago, decades ago, you could do that, but these days they won't do. And I know Joshua wouldn't accept such a transaction. Yeah, I don't know. No, they won't accept it. You have to buy. You have to buy within. It has to be within what's prevailing. You can't put a buy order so up here, but sell order, yes. So you can see people are here. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's caught up with me. I thought it was at 21. Yeah, 21.63. People are placing orders. People are placing orders. People are 22.2. People are placing orders. So it also gives you an idea of what people are trying to do. People where their ambitions are. Yeah, yeah. I think they can even accept orders, or they can also accept orders all the way up here to sell. Obviously, yeah. But if it's sometimes they may cancel them. But I know some years back you could buy a penny stock and you buy it for 0.01 for 1 cent, and you place your sell order for $1. Yeah, it happens. It may take 1 year to get in, and it does. It does, yeah. But these days it's not. Things have changed. Yeah. Okay, so see what you make of SBET, and thank you very much for watching this video.